Hey everybody, it's Jennifer. Welcome to day 13 of Junk Journal July. Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And today's love letter is just going to be me appreciating my creativity and being really grateful for that. And yesterday after work, I just started crying about my brother. On your left, that's a picture of my brother and I when we were kids, and my brother passed away in 2015, and it's been almost 10 years, but it's still really hurts as if it were yesterday. And I was leaving work yesterday and I was talking with a coworker, and I don't know what we were talking about or how we even got on the subject of my brother's passing, but I just had a complete meltdown in the parking lot. God bless my coworker because she cried with me. You know, she put her arms around me, she comforted me, and I was so grateful for that. But grief for me has been so tough to deal with, because grief for me has been one of those emotions where I don't know when it's gonna come up. It will just kind of come up out of nowhere. And it's probably been the toughest for me to manage at times. And this is my first time putting a picture of my brother in any one of my journals or planners, because it's such a hard topic for me to talk about. And so having me bring this picture out and put it into my journal is really huge for me, because it's been really hard for me to look at past photographs of my brother and I. And this is probably one of my very favorite pictures of he and I. I'm trying to see how old we were in this picture. My brother was probably around 5 or 6, and I was probably about 3 or 4. And I love this picture so much because it completely describes our personalities. My brother, as you can see, this is a very old photo, so I apologize for the quality, but my brother was very outgoing and vivacious and the life of the party, and making everybody laugh, the best dressed in the room. And my brother took chances, asked questions later, and you see my face in the picture. I was just like so straight-faced, and I was always like looking to see and analyzing, and this totally describes our personality. Sometimes I wish I was more like relaxed and outgoing as my brother. I'm more kind of like, I live in my head, and I think that's probably why we got along so great, is because we were, very opposite of one another. And a lot of times I felt like I was the older siblings at some point in our lives. And, I miss my brother so much, and I feel a lot of guilt in his passing. I feel like as his sister, I should have been able to do more to save him. And I feel so hopeless in that guilt. It just eats away at me. It really does. And my coworker, who was comforting me yesterday, she was saying, I have to let that go and give it to God. I feel a lot of guilt that I wasn't able to save him. And I feel guilt from still being alive. My brother passed away at 34. I was probably about 32. I'm now 41. And it's almost been 10 years, and I feel a lot of guilt that I wasn't able to save him. I feel a lot of guilt that I'm outliving him. And this grief is just really tough for me to deal with. So I just wanted to honor my brother and honor myself and bring him into my journals more and talk about him more and be more vulnerable about my grief and my life and the feelings that I'm experiencing. Thanks again so much for being here today, and I will see you guys for Junk Journal July tomorrow. Bye.